Boom, there we go. Can we hear you, Dallas? Can we hear that?
What's
We
happening?
can, but I've got a big echo. What's that? Hannah's laptop. Okay. Right. I'll fix this light in a second with me once I'm changing my screens over, but let's get to chat first. Lynn, David, Dallas, how you doing, mate? Welcome into the chat.
What's happening, mate?
Finn, Blue, the only Dodgy, the one and only Dodgy. Welcome in, mate. Johnny, William, Kermit the Frog. Okay, little celebrity appearance. How are we doing, chat? Cody, Cameron, Kenneth in with a big prediction. 130, 160, 170? Hey, what's going on here? See what Kermit the Frog brings to the chat? Kermit the Frog tunes in here and we got 170 people in 5 minutes. You can stay, Kermit. What's the team? We'll go over the team in 1 second, John, mate. We're just checking everything is alright in our end and then we'll get to it. But, Kermit the Frog, the celebrity! This is the first time that's ever been set up, but thank you very, very much, mate. What a man, mate. I appreciate that very, very much. First person to ever do that.
I'm going to need to work on some new alerts for this as well, by the way, so we'll actually get alerts popping up.
I hope it works like that. I've got it set up, but it seemed rather easy. I just had to literally press a little tab button on my YouTube, and it didn't really ask me like anything else. So I was like, it seems too easy. But I mean, apparently it's working.
Yeah.
But anyway, how are we feeling, mate?
Kermit,
how are we
the
feeling?
£2, you absolute legend.
Yeah. The nerves.
Right,
oh man, it is a. You have and you haven't missed these European nerves, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Team, mate. Have you got the team on you, Derek?
Yes, it is.
You go through
here
it, mate?
on screen now. So, let me just make this window a little bit bigger so I can actually read everything. We have, starting in goal, the man, the myth, the guy I've been begging for 2 seasons, John McLaughlin. We've got same back four is Livy, but after the horrible performance from Suter, he's been swapped out for Sands. So same 3, and then Sands swapped for Suter at the back. Very defensive in the midfield, which I'm not sure how I feel about. Kamara, Lundstrom and Jack. No real out-and-out attacking player there in midfield. And then up top, our 3 attacking players, we have got Cholak, Tillman, and the best young Welshman we all know. Over on the right, we've got Rabi Matondo. So,
touching the midfield, with that, you're going to see Lundstrom and Jack sitting and Kamara playing further forward. We've seen him play it a couple of times in Europe. I would fancy him to shine in that type of place tonight. I don't mind that midfield, especially you're wanting to just obviously win the game, yes please, but I don't really know what to expect from this team. I presume a lot of people are going to be the same here. Like, how much have we seen of this team? I'm looking through their team sheet, and not to disrespect them, but I know absolutely no one in their team.
Not one player.
Not to say that they're a bad player, not to say that they're a bad team. They're going to be a good team. You looked at where they finished in the league and the other teams that are round about them. It's going to be a tough test. It's one that we can't look over. But with that midfield 3, I'm happy because it's Gers going with a little bit of, okay, let's definitely make sure we're in the game to take back to Ibrox, because you know what Ibrox is like. We'll take anyone at Ibrox.
I mean, that's the thing as well. You're talking about it's a team you've got to respect. These guys, they just got promoted at the start of last season, and then going into their version of the split, they were top in the table. They lost out in the split by a couple of points, but they just got promoted, and then going into the split, they were top of the table. So that is, you've got to give that team a bit of respect if they're just getting promoted and able to do that. They're probably going to ride that momentum. They're probably going to use that as a look what we've done last season. Let's just go out here, have fun, play with it. So definitely a team that you don't want to underestimate here at all.
We're not far until the teams will be walking out, but we're a front three to touch on that as well. Cholak, who's in the chat there, Johnny's just mentioned fancy him for a goal tonight. I wouldn't be surprised, mate. I'm really glad to see that Matondo's been fit enough to come in and start this. I think he'll cause them all sorts of problems. It would cause any sort of defence problems with that pace and direct ability that he's got.
Oh, yes.
And Tillman, I mean, we've seen glimpses of it against Livingston. This is going to be another level.
Tillman was one of the players.
I am really excited to see him. We've got the teams walking out, and just touch on it quickly in case anyone starts asking about it. I would love to put the game on screen, but we can't due to copyright. The stream would just get shut down like instantly, so just put that out there. But we will be updating constantly about the game, everything major, and getting everyone's opinions in the chat and going through that way for those that are not regular.
Quickly, as the teams are coming out here, lining up for the usual pre-match handshake, pictures, exchanging of banners and everything like that. Subs, we never went down the sub bench, but on the bench tonight we've got McGregor and McCrory, two keepers on the bench, Ridvan, Davies, King, Devine, Davis, Lawrence, Arfield, Wright and Fashion Jr. So, got a few options in each position there on the bench if we need it. I mean, hopefully we don't need to go through two keeper subs this game, you know, hopefully that's not something we need to do, but I get the feeling a couple of players are in there just because the home country rule about having to have a certain amount of homegrown players, that kind of thing. But it's a team that I'd be expecting a result tonight. Even though we're away from home, even though we're missing some key players, we've brought in some more class players in those positions. We've got a bit more squad depth again now. I'm still expecting a result tonight. I'm still expecting a good result tonight. So speaking of that, I'm going to go straight on to my goal predictions, and I'm going to say, I'm sorry, Reese. Last time I said 1, it was too damn close. I'm not doing it again. I'm going to be a 2-0.
Possible back 5, Cody's talking about there. I wouldn't be surprised to see that, depending on how the game goes. We'll definitely start as the 4, mate, but we've seen that a couple of times as well across Europe last season. Lundstrom will drop in, make that the back 3, let Bolna and Tav push right up the pitch. So wouldn't be surprised to see that at times if things aren't going our way. But if I'm honest, I'll expect things to go our way. It's going to be tough, not all our way, but I know we don't like to normally copy the same result, but 2-0 for me is what I'm going for as well. I'm fully back in the 2-0 tonight, but I mean, I would say that, I went to say that the clean sheet is massive. The clean sheet's not as big anymore. We're forgetting this now with the European competitions, that the
away goals don't matter, mate.
Doesn't count.
Okay, there's just one issue. One problem. Gordon, last time you left, then came back, and we were winning. You're in here for the start. Don't disappear, all right? The minute you came back, we scored a double. Gordon, you are not allowed to leave. I'm just saying that now. You're stuck here. You're tied in. That's it.
2-2, they know how to press.
Each, they know how to press. They have got some pacey strikers. I know that much. There's strikers that are a bit of pace.
2 each as well isn't a bad result. If you get a draw here, you're happy enough to go back. I personally say anyway, I'm happy enough to go back with a draw. Obviously, love the comfort of getting the win to take back to Ibrox, but
oh yes,
we'll see. Again, I don't know too much about this team. Got to give them the respect that they're at this stage and doing what they've done in Belgium last season. But
game is on Premier Sports, guys, or if you're outside the UK, Rangers TV.
And for anyone that's new, it looks like we're going to be lumping the ball at the pitch here right away, to be honest, because all of our players are lining up the right hand side of the pitch. But as soon as we'll have a timer on screen, and that'll be exactly where we are, guys. So we'd appreciate it if you don't put any big spoilers, etc., in the chat before we've reacted to it. Yes, Belly. Cheers, mate.
Is this some sort of like training park thing or something they've got for a kickoff with all 4 of them on the line on the right?
The refs get the managers and the captains over to talk about something before the game kicks off. Yeah, what were you? Don't know if it was something about the fans, because to be fair, their fans as well. They filled the stadium up nicely now. They're home away from home, and They had some flares and stuff falling at the pitch at the start of the game, so I don't know if that's maybe what the ref's talking about, but we're underway. The European campaign has started.
I'm very curious to know what that was about.
Oh mate,
and
here
we go.
Again, seeing this beautiful away kit of ours. Go for 4-1. I mean, the 4-1s are massive.
Oh.
What do we think as well? This morning, I never even realised it was this morning, but PSV and Monaco on the next round, should we get there? I know we're literally a minute into this game. It's a big if, but it's maybe something we can speak about at half time.
Mate, it's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll have some time to talk about it when the Premier Sports picture inevitably goes down again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll have some time to talk about it.
I know. It was mentioned before the kick-off and it looks like it. John Lundstrom is sitting at the right side of a back three. So it does look like we're going to be playing that. And when I'm looking at Union as well, they are playing a back five, back three. So it looks like Gio's kind of looked at that and he's went to match their formation. With the start of this, it's not dangerous possession for Rangers, it's just comfortable possession. They look very, very happy to sit off and counter, so maybe that'll be the theme of what's to come for this next 180 minutes. Yeah, Cody, good shout, mate. Good shout, because we're playing exactly that way.
So in that case, with Barisic and Tav obviously playing that more right winger and more a wing back than a full back role in this game, I think, do we maybe see Tillman and Matondo coming a bit narrower now? Or do you reckon it's just going to be a lot of overlap play?
I mean, I don't think Tillman's going to play like as an out-and-out winger, so I'd expect a lot of overlapping and him cutting inside, if I'm honest. Blue Thunder, he was talking about the
right owner chairman's second team, bought them a few years back, straight to the top of German football.
Yep.
So we're playing Brighton 2.0.
Blue, you said that there, and I was like, I thought you were talking about mine. I was like, am I showing the game or something here? I've just realised you're talking about Premier. 2-0 or not 2-0 Rangers. Are you enjoying the European games more since the away goals rule was scrapped? I mean, as long as it's going in my team's favour, then yes, I'm enjoying it. I mean, I guess so, to be fair. I'm trying to think of games like what other games, not even our games, because I don't think it's affected us too much off the top of my head, but like games like Man City, Real Madrid, and that sort of thing will be... Jamie, that's why so many people are in here, I see.
Makes sense.
But it's...
right now, nothing to update you guys with. It is just Rangers' comfortable possession, passing it about the back.
They are playing
Union,
the 5-3-2.
Union looking very happy to just sit, absorb the pressure. It almost looks identical to Livy, mate, with the kits and everything, the way they're playing. All they need to do is get another goal and then they'll all be back in their own box.
Do you know who they remind me of, especially since it's playing an away game, is Brøndby, actually.
Aye.
I've seen a lot of, like, someone in the chat mentioned about them being high pressing. We're certainly not seeing any of that, but what I did see there was like a slight loose pass between one of their centre halves there.
And they were straight on it.
And then they're straight up, so that's going to be what they're drilled to do here. They're going to be waiting for any mistake, and then they're going to be pouncing. The big game that away goals helped us, Rangers and Sporting.
Rangers free kick about halfway into the Union half. Oh.
Aye. What Lewis Season said. That's true.
It's on Premier Sports 1, Xander.
Premier Sports or Rangers TV?
Rangers TV.
Yes. Flick-ons came all the way through to Tillman at the back, who keeps it alive. A couple of step-overs, looking to try and get a cross in. He finds some space. Does really well. He gets cut away though, out for a throw-in. The Rangers fans are in numbers in behind that goal there. Good.
Blue Thunder, to be fair, I actually enjoy hearing that stuff. Like, I like knowing a bit more about them, especially a team I don't really know much about. If someone has more insight on them, I am always happy to hear
it. I need someone else to blame tonight, David. I'm on the night shift. It's alright. Warner with a corner, taking the outswinger. Look at the Rangers fans in that support, by the way. Outstanding. It's a long one. It's headed away. Kamara looks to find Rabi. It's a good move. I think it's a fair tackle. The rest gave us the benefit of the doubt. Gave us a free kick. We'll take it. Tell you, he's going to do that a lot for us. Cholak. He's right on the edge of this box. His hold up play from what I've seen is really, really good. It's going to win us a lot of free kicks that way. We see here. Nah, it's a free kick actually. I was actually half on Cholak. It's not really a shooting chance. It's a bit too wide. It's literally right at the corner of the box. What's the word for that, mate? Yeah, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if Bolton actually has a shot here.
The 18-yard box. Blue and MH, drop it, guys. Don't want to be timing people out this early.
Yes, Leslie. Welcome in.
Leslie's in the chat. Leslie's in the chat. That's it, Leslie's in the chat. We're scoring this now, mate.
He is having a shot here for sure. That is a shot. Oh, it's a good save. On target, that's all you ask for there. Tillman really quick to react to it there though. Tries a little skill move to get past. Don't mind it. Rabi keeps it alive. Tillman in again. Oh my god, Tillman, well done. Corner. Yep, Rangers corner. Oh, Tillman. What's the option to buy? Does anyone know how much we can buy him for off a buy-in? Get it bought. Yeah, Kent is injured. He did not travel to Belgium. But from what we've heard, it's nothing serious. Hopefully not.
Yep.
Tav for the corner, hits first man. Lovely. Tav, hits first man again.
Hits first man again.
Next one will be good. That's a beautiful touch for Tav.
Keeps it there, by the way, aye.
Edge of the box. Shooting chance this. Okay, Sands.
I don't mind that for Sands.
Keepers made it look more comfortable than it was there, to be fair.
About 20 yards out there, something like that.
Yep.
20, 25 yards. Boom.
It's good to see that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. We were speaking about that during the last game where it was obviously Borna had that looping one that hit the bar and the post.
The first time, that Union are in our half year is a big lumped ball up behind. Sands just kind of used his muscle. Number 13 for Unions tried to buy a foul and the ref wasn't having it. Ball back to Rangers.
Would you rather Morelos re-ups his contract or buy Tillman if he keeps this up? Ooh, Apollo with a hard question.
Nah, you can't ask me that yet. It's too early.
Apollo, that's unfair, to be fair.
Still Morelos. Definitely Morelos for now. It's too early for that kind of...
Yeah.
Ask me halfway through. Ask me in December. I really like what I've seen so far. Opening 10 minutes, very, very encouraging for Rangers. It has literally been all us. A couple of shots on target as well, which is good to see.
Won't ever be a question, Morella. Well, Cody, I certainly hope that if we do take that option to buy,
just get me the two of them in the same team.
I
Just get me them in the
certainly
same
hope
team.
you're wrong. I certainly hope you're wrong, because Tillman looks like he could be an absolute ball. Oh, okay. Tillman certainly looks like he could be an absolute baller for us.
I mean, mate, we've only seen little glimpses of him, but...
Oh, 100%.
Bayern Munich don't sign
But-
diddies. It's just...
But then again, Bayern also don't let go of potential superstars, so...
Aye, but there's Bayern level, and then there's...
Aye. Tillman, great turn in the middle there. Finds the pass as well, and it's piss poor for Kamara there, man. Tillman, though, picks the ball up again.
I'm going to fall in love with Tillman. If he scores there.
Oh.
Long shot. Forced to save. I
Not a
think it was
bad
going
effort,
slightly
by the way.
wide.
Not a lot of pace
I am
on
in
the
danger.
ball, but it was...
Hannah, enjoy
Not-
me while you last. I might be off with Tillman. Oh, man.
Not a lot of venom in that shot, but it was placed very well, going bottom corner. Keeper had to get right across and get down for it, but... Whew, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting spicy.
Union going for a 1-2, cut out by
Oh,
Ryan Jack, and the
Jackal,
pass
man.
was slappy. Slappy?
Sloppy.
Pass was slappy. It's a
Hannah,
new
you just take Alfie. Wind Reese up. You just take Alfie.
one. Run off, run it off, players there now. Alright, Katic lover.
Here, you might not want her to run off with Katic, mate. He might be buggering off. Hannah will be gone.
She might be running off with Cholak now, to be fair. I think that's a new lady's favourite.
I'd still take Hadji out of anyone in this team, man.
Nah, no with that here.
Up and win. Well
Kamara,
done,
nice.
Kamara.
They've not.
Bailey, we're both saying 2-0. Both of us say 2-0 Rangers. That's the thing I love about McLaughlin there, though, man. He's just so comfortable with the ball at his feet.
And what are we thinking, chat? Because it looks like McLaughlin is definitely your number one. Gio had a little interview before the game, and he was like, I don't like to talk about number ones. Sorry, I was just being careful there, as Union got the first shooting chance of the game, but it was a good block. But as Lundstrom's down holding his ankle. Uh-oh.
Lundstrom?
Hold
No,
on.
mate.
Hold on.
Not allowed.
But yeah, what we're saying is McLaughlin definitely looks to be Gio's preferred number one, as much as he doesn't like to put that label on it. What we're saying, chat, be happy with that. You know, me and Dallas are
He's stabbed
delighted.
down pretty hard on his ankle there, man. I think that's just going to be a bit of a sore one. He'll run it off, but should be alright.
Yeah, he's not faking anything. But Sands is definitely going to stay. Much was it they wanted? A lot of people were at first.
I cannot remember.
They were like iffy about him because of the price that New York were asking. But I think it was like 4 million or something. But
I didn't think about that one, Bailey. But now you're asking. I'm going to go
and
Matondo and Cholak.
yes, we're in sync with the Dallas. That means Union are going to win 2-0.
Yep. 4 million for Sands, was it? Ah, okay.
But to be fair, if you're paying that for Ben Davies, what have we seen of him? 4, 6, 4.5. Are we talking dollars or pounds as well, by the way? I like the sound of that if it's dollars.
I'm a fan of that keeper kit as well, Hannah. I quite like it.
Union 5 passes together, but that is in their own half. We are sitting as a 5-2-3 when they have the ball.
Yep.
Lundstrom in the back line, Kamara and Jack sitting in front, and the front three higher up.
Lynette, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Went for a long ball here.
Well
Ball that as well.
done.
Yep. Ball in very well.
Was that Borna? That
Yeah.
looked more like Sands with a number on his back. Don't think that was Borna that got that tackle.
Wins the throw in. Nice.
Sands can play midfield and right back as well. Versatile boy. He's a versatile boy. No, it was Sands. Aye.
If that's the bonus form, he's alright, mate. He's looking alright now, but he's always too hot and cold. I mean, I don't think it's much of a debate to say right now the boy has a heart of a mouse. It's as long as he's wearing the Rangers jersey, I'll support him. But yeah, the sooner
you just want that
Ridvan
Born
can
to be
get started,
2 seasons
the best.
back. Like Borna for me is probably the biggest confidence player in our side right now. If his confidence
Mate, he's
is
one of the
gone,
most biggest confidence players I've ever seen in my life. Never mind just for Rangers, honestly.
all we need is him to bang in another free kick, and we'll be off to a flyer.
How's the game been? It's been good, guys. It's been all Rangers, to be fair. Had the most shots on target. Union have just had a couple of minutes spell of possession right now, but it is just in their own half. But the majority of the game has been us knocking the ball around with a couple of shots on target, and Tillman really
and Sands both long
having a big
efforts
impact
that,
in the game.
That's the thing I'm liking though. If Tillman's happy to take longer shots like that, like that's one thing we miss a lot and we complained about a lot last season when we were struggling to break down those teams that were 11 men in the box. Someone that's not afraid to just ping an absolute rocket right through the players in the box.
Go on, Tav.
Tav.
Gets his head up. Tries to find Kamara. Still kept alive. I think it was a handball for Tav, but we're playing on.
That's
Union trying to counter. Never a foul. Yep, play on. Well done, boys. Well done. Oh, Ryan Jack went down off the ball here. I think he's just been stood on, to be fair.
I think that's
with
just
him there.
an impact injury there. If he contesting the ball out on the line.
Oi. See? Yeah, he's just stood on his foot.
Yeah.
Alright. Kent will be back for I don't think Kent will get roofed against Kelly, if I'm honest. I think Kent will get kept for second leg of this.
I'd rather give Kent that little bit of extra time to recover, get him back to.
I mean, from what we're seeing now, for what Tillman can offer, you've still got other options at the bench. Lawrence, who can play wide as well. I'd rather let him get to 100%.
No pun intended, but 100%. I agree with you there. Well done for Sands, though, makes up for that little mistake.
Get in, Barnett. Okay.
As long as you're keeping. Oh no, Borna.
Warner's been turned inside out. It's a proper chance, this. Lundstrom in there to clear it away, and it comes out for a goal kick. Decent attack from them there. Build a bit of confidence.
Yeah, apparently Suter's brother died not long before the Livy game, so.
Got absolutely no idea if that's true or not. That was just Twitter
apparently,
rumors.
But yeah. Borna just gets turned inside out, then megged, can't catch up to the player. Yeesh.
We've looked long to try and find
I was
Rabbi,
actually going to praise Borna a little bit, saying as long as he's keeping him going back towards his own net, and then he got turned inside out. I'm just not going to commentate on any time Borna's in something now. Curse of the commentator.
Yilmaz, I'm absolutely buzzing to see Yilmaz play.
Yeah.
Good hold up here. That's well cleared.
Well done, Kamara coming back, getting involved, wins the ball back for us. Cholak, Matondo link up.
So the ball just wasn't in front of
2-3 players around him, but
Cholak's ball wasn't too good there. I feel like should have been in front of Matondo a bit more, but livening up. The home crowd are starting to get fired up with a few tackles flying in.
And as was said in chat before, Union are now starting to press very high up. They had two
Ryan
players
Jack's having a scrap with a left back.
Yeah. That was two players they had pressed up right on Tav and then Goldson as we were playing the ball about the back there. Union certainly shown they're not shy to come in, and that's a beautiful ball for Sands to Borna up in the top left, but just a little bit too much on it. Ball runs out and it's a Union goal kick.
Nothing in that.
Nah. I mean, that's the same football, don't ask, don't get, but yeah, I don't think there was anything in that.
Is Yilmaz a Turkish
Got it on MLS.
Turkish regular? You mean Turkish regular? I mean, he is Turkish international, mate. Yeah. We're gonna head back up. We are Premier as well for this one, Lynn. But if it's
just couldn't turn quick enough there.
Jack to Matondo.
Matondo, come onto the ball there, mate. Come onto the ball there.
Bit of both. I think the pass was
the pass was
enough, but
the pass was slack. But the minute that pass is slack, Matondo's got to come and pick it up.
Yeah. Lynn, if we are ahead of you guys that are watching this as well, you can just pause our stream and press play at the time. Like how many seconds? If we're 3 seconds in front of your TV, Lynn, just pause us for 3 seconds and then play, and we'll be right on time with you. So
just
that
a
we don't
reminder
spoil
that
it for
timer down there. That timer down there is exactly where we are with the game as well. So if you pause this, wait till you reach that time, play it, you should be perfectly in sync.
I mean, Matondo for me is Premier on Rangers TV, whatever you use. Matondo for me is a better quality fashion. It's like, it just is what he is. He's got the pace, he's direct, but from what we've seen so far, Matondo just got a little bit more quality.
Yeah.
Long ball at Lundstrom to deal with.
Well
he does.
Lundstrom.
Tav's kind of got 3 around them. He intercepted it well, but they were offside anyway. Their manager was talking before this, saying about how big of a task it's going to be. Just watch us last season, see what we were capable of last season, and they know how big it is, how happy they are to play us. I'll be keeping an eye on this other score as well, actually.
Oh, the
chat. If anyone is keeping up to date with the other results, PSV are currently 1-0 up against Monaco in Monaco.
We're going to Amsterdam, boys!
Personally, again, long way to go in this leg, but PSV is personally who I want, especially for the away day.
Good pressing there from... I wouldn't say that's a foul there, to be fair.
Nah, that's not a foul on Scottish game.
Nah.
European style.
European football, who'd want to see it? Totally not like that.
See it out because when there's this amount of concurrent viewers, there's definitely going to be some new people in here. Appreciate you all being in here. Yeah, I would love to put the game on screen for you guys, but the stream would just instantly get shut down. So the best place for you to watch it is Premier or Rangers TV. So we'll just be updating you guys with everything important that's happening in the game while having a chat and, but pretty much having a laugh with the chat while watching it. So appreciate you all being in here, but don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy, because we do these for every away game that I cannot get to. Union will enjoy playing PSV. They've beaten them a few times. Oh, good ball in behind here. Lundstrom, bit behind the play, and it could have been 1-0 Union, but he's trying to scream for a corner. Probably the biggest chance of the game, that. Do you see this back to see? It's just Tars a little bit caught inside. Lundstrom's a bit flat-footed there from Honest. Lundstrom should have been marking that boy a bit better. The ball across is good, and Sands does well to cut across. Actually, Sands does really well to put them off.
Just gets in next to that number 13. Just gets his foot out in front.
No one before Morales will be back. I expect him to be back for the second leg of this, Mike. IMO. It's not like official, but that's when I'd be expecting to see him back since he's in full training now. Don't think again they're risking for Kelly, but we'll keep him for this unless we win like 3-0 here. But if this is a tight game, Alfie will be back for the second leg, I guess. Nice bit of intricate play in the middle for Union, who are growing into this game, to be fair. We've got the ball in the box on the edge, and Ryan Jack does well. Bonner, it's a shooting chance. This is 1-0 Union.
1-0 Union.
It's a deflection. I think it's come off of someone. I thought McLaughlin could have done better, but it's definitely took a slight deflection. That's been against the run of play, but here we go.
As it is in football, but hey, we've done it at the weekend. Time to do it again.
I don't know. That was you see this here. I'm pretty sure on my first vision of that, I think it took a deflection. The commentator's questioning McLaughlin, but I think this. Let me see. I think it comes off of Sands. You're not going to see for this angle. It's going to need a.
I mean, the question I have is, why is Kamara not picking that guy up in space? Kamara's just stood in the middle of nowhere.
Kamara is in no man's land, to be fair. Right, this will be an angle that we can see. Is it Goldson?
I think it's just a knuckle ball. No, it came off Goldson. Came off Goldson.
It is moving a little bit, to be fair, but could he have done better? There was definitely movement. It's not an easy save to make, but anyway, back to the drawing board.
Especially where McLaughlin's already committed to a direction there when it takes that little skim off Goldson's calf.
That's definitely what I think has happened there, but I think McLaughlin's been caught wrong-footed because he's already committed to going one way, and that, whether it was the boy meant it with the spinny putting the ball or whether it was a slight deflection, it's completely sold him.
So this is where we have all the work to do.
This is two legs, mate, yes. Oh. Who's that has been down here? Tav after the boys just fell in the back of him. Hurry up, Tav, get up. Definitely need the next goal, that's for sure.
Definitely think Kamara needs a kick up the rear end there as well, man. I mean, you're saying you can't pick them up. They're both literally just stood in the middle of nowhere in the box. It's not like it's anyone running onto it. They're both just stood in the box. Kamara should be over to him straight away. There's literally no one else there Kamara needs to worry about, and there's a guy free in space in the box.
Don't get it, we always do one like that. But I didn't see it as going 1-0 down as well for the way this started.
Well, all stadium audio's just been cut off there. Lovely. Premier Dane, Premier Hings.
It's just about coming back, but Premier just about lost their audio there.
Yeah.
I'm confident enough from what I've seen here. You're wanting this goal before half time, but
Don't get me wrong. It was a good spell of possession for Union, and they have shown that they have got a lot of pace up top, and that they were certainly building momentum there. They had a few chances in the past 10 minutes, and well,
fair enough.
yeah.
Didn't a new goalkeeper? I mean, there's going to be a few shouting it. This is the angle. It's a slight nick. I still think you should save it. You should save it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When I've seen that. It definitely spins off a corner which takes it away from McLaughlin, but I still think you should save that.
So it's a run up to a couple of things there, man. Kamara needs to pick up the man in the box. McLaughlin needs to do better on it, and well, Goldson just gets unlucky that it comes off his leg. There's not really much Goldson can do there, but
Get this ball to Tav, he's screaming for it.
or
Good
ping
ball.
it to Tillman like
Good ball
that.
to
Fair play,
Tillman.
Jacko.
Shooting chance, Tillman. Nice.
Tillman
Just
pings it
swing it
in.
in. That's an incredible delivery. Cholak, unlucky not to get on the end of it. It was such a good ball. That was an incredible ball into the box. Oh,
Cholak just try to get that glancing header on it to divert it into the bottom corner.
do you know what?
but he's
I think
just-
I think he thought the boy in front of him was heading it.
But Aaron, I don't even think that's all in the back line as well. I was saying it there. Like
There's a
Kamara
couple of
was
people
just stood in
involved.
no
That
man's
like, I
land.
don't
There's
think
a
it's-
few people.
that
Definitely
goal
could have been a better
definitely
save
not
from
one fault.
McLaughlin as well, but as I said, I think it's one of those ones that's a bit tricky when you've already committed to a direction and then it takes a dunt off a player. But
Union taking advantage of a free kick. We'll punt it. I was going to send it to the box, but they went out wide
Wide,
with it. It's a great ball, to be fair. He's 1-on-1 with Tav.
Tav just needs to
He
shut down this
absolutely
cross.
rinses him.
Yeah.
It's a good cross in. Goal kick. Tav beat far too easy there.
so far right now, man, Tillman has looked outstanding for us and everyone else has been...
I'm having quickly on a wee, where the ball's at play here, I'm going to be scroll to see what's happening here.
What, we just saw the other fixtures?
I mean, we've just no, just like the reaction to what's going on. The first 10 minutes were really good, and after that we've
I'm not a
been
bad keeper, David. Just
bang
saying.
average.
I'm not bad. So as it stands right now, Zagreb are up 2-1, 10 minutes left. PSV are up 1-0. Benfica are up 1-0. And we're down 1-0.
Is there a buy clause? I believe so, Aaron. Oh, not believe so. I know there is. I just don't know the price of the buy clause. But then Bayern also have a buyback clause.
Yep. That's the thing though, with the buyback clause, is that if they trigger, we've got to sell them, or is that if we're selling them, they get first dibs?
I think it means if he starts absolutely shining for us, Bayern can go, okay, we're having him back, cheers, thanks. And there'll be a price agreed for that. Good turn for Kamara in the middle, tries to
Unlucky.
move
Smart
it up.
ball there, but just unlucky not to find his target.
Counter, it's a 4-on-3, Sands,
Straight
good
to
position.
Borna. Not Borna, Sands, aye.
That's one each for us, mate.
One each on that one, mate. Unlucky, not bad ball for Borna there, but doesn't quite find his way to Cholak.
Touch.
Kamara, is he going to go inside? Is he going to go outside? He finds Jack. Jack to Tillman. Well, yeah, pushing the back there, but...
We touch on as well, I'm going to actually double check exactly what it is right now, but it's maybe a little bit of an excuse as part of the parcel, but in Belgium right now, by the way, pushing 30 degrees currently in this game. It's 28 degrees currently when they're playing. I mean, that is not easy to be playing. I've not heard many people speak about it. I just checked the weather before
30
kickoff.
degrees at 9:30 at night?
I mean, I've checked it again now and it's nearly 30 degrees right now in Belgium. So it is going to play a big part in the Rangers team, especially later on in this game. All over the top here. Union are got a bit of space in the box here. Tav does well to clear that.
Well done, Tav. Well done.
What are you waiting on?
Sands, mate. Come on.
Aye, Sands. That was poor for him. Goldson had to save his bacon out.
A little bit too composed for Sands in the ball there, man. He was a little bit too comfortable with that. Oof.
Long throw into the box. Goldson clears it away. Just another throw in. Expect the same again here.
Very much, Aaron. Very much. It's not looked the best at the back. We've looked a bit shaky.
They've not had any cooling breaks in this half, mate. No. I'm actually surprised if I never realised it would have been that hot tonight. I've not had anything about it, but
I didn't think Belgium was that hot a country, to be honest with you, mate.
A heat wave on the go there, mate.
Kamara does well to find Tillman. Tillman lets the ball drop behind him, man.
Couldn't get the ball in front of him. I thought that was definitely a foul. I thought he came in the back of him there.
Ref saying he got the ball. Mate, I swear we need to, like at Rangers, we just need to get a member of staff that goes around covering up all the Champions League logos with Europa League logos. Then we'll start absolutely bombing past teams, honestly.
You weren't sounding too stupid until that comment, MH. That was quite a dumb one. What? You won Andy first and goal, David? We've really slowed down our attacking pace here.
Right.
Going for a ball over the top to try and find Ryan Jack making a run through.
Matondo's just looked so far off the pace so far tonight as well, man.
It's a foul, yep.
Wouldn't say it's a card.
Yellow card's a bit harsh for Sands there, but yeah. That's never a yellow card there.
What's the difference? What's the difference between that one and the tackle and Tillman? Both went through the back of them. And both got the player before they got the ball.
Yeah. Don't see where this goal's coming from in this half, if I'm honest.
Nah. If anything, it'll be for Tillman Cholak link up. That's looked our most dangerous route so far.
the Malmo away game. Unfortunately.
I mean, I didn't hear the whistle blown for a free kick or anything, so why is the ball went back to Union here?
Defoe. Oh, that's a decent ball in. And it was a free header, McLaughlin up to claim it easily enough, but...
Right. That's the pace of those Union forwards there. We saw just stripped away for everyone that was on the defensive line.
I don't know if he tried to just catch the ball offside there and just got that horribly wrong or something. Four of them in the box look like they could have had the time to go and take a touch, honestly.
I know. That wasn't the best. Matondo's got a lot of free space in the right there, man, but it's one of those ones where, I don't know, Matondo's just not looked on it tonight. Every time he's been in the ball, it's not looked the best, let's say that.
Tries a dink ball into Cholak. He holds the ball up well at first. Very good touch.
Rangers.
Gets the corner out of it. Right, Tav. None of your first man.
Pass the first man this one. Pass the first man. Come on. In fact, Gio, just bring Arfield on for another header then, mate. Just bring Arfield on for another header.
It's not the best of balls, and it's cleared away.
That's got to be something that they've worked on in training, because Tav's constantly just going for that front post cross for someone running onto it. That's got to just be something that they've worked on, or something they've identified as.
You can't be that bad at crossing. Fans have been decent. Yeah. Lundstrom does well to nip in to stop another counter. And then gets filled. I think Lundstrom's starting to ask for a yellow card. He's bullying folk now. Lundstrom just gave their goal scorer a wee shove in the back and he wasn't too happy with it. Wait, laughing at it. Oh.
You know what?
I was saying, because Hannah was laughing as well. I was like, what are you laughing at?
Ooh.
It's alright, he's recovered well. Throw in. Come on, Rangers.
That's exactly it, man. He can't get a ball into that penalty spot. It's either front post or backside of the 18-yard box.
Lundstrom's getting boos off of the Union fans now. Yeah. He's the type of boy that strikes me as he'll love that.
Lundstrom will be going to square go every single one of them after the game. That one was a decent ball for Tav there, to be fair.
Quicker ball there. Gets back to his right foot, finds Ryan Jack.
Corner again. The link up play. Sands picks it up a little bit deeper. Switch it to Lundstrom there. Quick. Come on, Rangers. Quicker than that.
It's a good ball for corner out to Tav. Lundstrom.
Get the pinger to Borna. Oh, no. Go
a
via
bit
Jack.
too slow now at getting it forward. letting them settle quickly.
Borna, came back. 1 minute added on here.
I would like Lawrence on in this second half. I would like.
I'd Lawrence for Kamara for me. Lawrence
I
for Kamara.
would take off Ryan Jack, sit Kamara more, and bring on Lawrence.
Jack's offered a lot more to this game than Kamara has so far. I wouldn't be taking Jack off now. Love that, man. Matondo just up and straight back into the guy there, man. Harper, what's going on? Welcome. Lawrence showed really good sign against Levy. Yep.
Sure did, mate.
Keep driving, Sands. Come on, keep driving. Smart. Offload the ball to Tillman there. Tillman turning him inside it. Finds the space, gets the pass away. Alright.
Half time.
Not what you want to see at half time as a Rangers fan. 1-0 down. Union. They had the one decent run of possession they had in the middle of the half, and they capitalised on it. You can't complain about it. It was a decent goal. Only thing is, you'd say Kamara maybe picks up the player. McLaughlin maybe do better with the save, but other than that,
Michael, the first 10-15 minutes we looked absolutely miles above it, and then Union started growing into the game. Union have, from then it's been pretty even.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, no team's looking too much better.
First 10-15 minutes we were running it. The 10-15 minutes after that, Union were. And then for the last 5-10 minutes of the first half, it was pretty much just back and forward. Teams just holding possession.
It would be very average. But see what happened against Livy. First half again, we were very average, and in the second half, bang, what a difference. We need to score here. You're not wanting 1-0 back, and they're just going to sit in this 5 back and counter at Ibrox. It's definitely the goal in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll run. Have 2 seconds, mate.
No bother, mate, no bother. Player of the half for me, though, definitely got to be Tillman. What about you guys? Cameron, hello, buddy. Not happy, not happy at all, mate. Not happy at all. It's very much a case of we very much seem to play to the level of our opponents, and it bites us in the ass. Matondo's been quiet, same with Kamara. Kamara's been very quiet, and he also stood off the guy that scored their goal, man. So for me, Kamara... I mean... See if I can find it. Tillman, Sands and Jack all playing very well. Yes, they are. I can find this, but don't think I can. But yeah, no, it was very, very poor defensively for that.
Yeah.
Get Ryan, Jack, Sands and Matondo. Callum, Sands, Sands has gave the ball away once in a dangerous position. Other than that, the boy's been playing well. I don't know why you'd want him off.
Mate. Right. Get this second half changed. I feel like the back five is quite condensed. We need to switch it a lot more. Yeah, we're definitely not doing it enough, mate.
Yep. That's the thing as well, though. It feels like when there is a switch of play on right now, like, we get it to the guy in the middle, and the guy in the middle takes forever to turn around and distribute the ball out to the other side. Like, here it is here, right? I'm like, Kamara's just no man's land, man. To be fair, it's Sands' man. Sands drifts off him to help pressure the two in the box, but
get some opinions.
Lawrence for Kamara would be my swap as well, Scott. That would be my swap as well.
Yeah, Kamara's been poor. Brian Jack's been poor. Matondo's looked poor now.
I wouldn't say Jack's been poor. Jack, I'd say, has been average. I wouldn't say he's been good. I wouldn't say he's been bad.
Take that, but I don't even know what you do, man. Lawrence has definitely got to come on. He'll probably, I mean, Arfield. A lot of people have got a set opinion about Arfield, but but the boy's effective. The boy's effective.
Right.
We've got.
I don't know, man. It's one of those ones where
you're going to come off S5 at the back, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
For us second
half. Matondo doesn't get the chance to use his pace, but definitely not. Like, he's not getting the chance to open up and use his legs, but at the same time, whenever he's been on the ball under pressure, he's not looked good.
So Matondo doesn't get enough chances to use his pace. Yeah, to be fair.
No, that's what I was just talking about as well. He's not had a chance to use his legs, but when he's got the ball and under pressure, he just doesn't look good, you know. Cholak, I think, yeah, he'll be frustrated that he never managed to get in the end of that great ball into the box for Tillman. That probably looked like one of our best. Yeah, no, that's probably our best chance of the game. That ball for Tillman.
Keeper on defence, poor midfield. Don't appear to have realised that the match is on tonight. Tillman's offering the only threat. Can't claim that USG are a really good side because they aren't. We've just been awful. Four lads saying Barisic is all over the place, inviting needless pressure. Yep. Kamara and Jack not at it. Poor first half. Gio should be thinking about changes. That's pretty much everyone that I'm seeing online is all talking about Jack and Kamara being non-existent in that first half. I would definitely like to see Lundstrom coming up out of that back line. I think I like the back. I don't know, man. There's been a few better teams.
There's been a few balls and a few times where, like, if Union had got away, they'd be able to like pressure us and Jack's put a foot in. Like, I'm not saying he's been impactful at all this game, but he's cut out a few balls that could have led to dangerous situations. Need penetrating balls, no side passes. Oh, that is exactly it. The one we've seen, as we were talking about, and it's on screen for us now, is Tillman turns round, gets it in his right foot, puts it in, and Cholak is that away for getting on the end of it, man. It's just very, very unlucky.
It
Was it a good goal
It was
or
all
bad
bad
defending?
defending, mate.
Horrible defending, Noah. Horrible.
Past PSG. I mean, I can't see he's getting past PSG either. Nah, but I know what you mean, mate. PSV, sorry, I've just put 5 past Ajax as well, which ain't too easy to do. So Ange's been alright, stopped the goal, but at times he's been a bit slow to release the ball, but there's not many people on the pitch, mate, that have played well beside Tillman. Tillman's the only player that can come off of that first half with his head held high. Everyone else should be taking a look at themselves.
I mean, Cholak's not really had a chance to get involved in the game just because he's playing on that back line, and we've not been getting the penetrating
You need to talk
passes
about the
to
movement,
actually
but
get to him.
do you think Alfie would be more involved in that first half?
100% Alfie would have.
So a lot of it is where you've got to look at his movement.
At the same time, though, it's different play styles. Certain, like obviously, different players, different play styles. Like Cholak very much seems to be more a target man that wants the ball on the edge of the box where he can just turn and shoot, as opposed to Alfie, who's willing to come back, pick the ball up deep. What's that?
He's got a bit of everything, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I expect this to be a lot better in this second half.
I mean, I said it when you were away, when the replay came up at half time. The guy that scored was originally Sands' man, but Sands came off to pressure the guys, like the two that were with Goldson and Borna, to just try and number them, and Kamara didn't pick him up at that point, so it's either Sands has to stay in his guy, or Kamara needs to come over and pick him up. Mm-hmm. 100% we need to get Yilmaz in this team as soon as possible. We need to get Yilmaz in this team as soon as possible. Speaking of which, has there been any like update with his work permits and stuff like that, mate? Or
who?
That you've heard? Yilmaz.
He's on the bench, mate.
Is he? I don't remember putting his name down on the bench when I was writing it.
Love the away kit, Cubby. One of my favourite kits in a long time. The home kit, I just think the white box and the sleeve ruins it.
Oh, aye, Red Van, yeah. Cause they put down Red Van and not Yilmaz, I was like, wait, what? Aye, no, you're right, aye. I'm a twat. Oh man, formation we're rocking now is 3-5-2 or a
5-2-3 defending and 3-5-2 attacking.
Whatever way you want to look at it. We're missing Kent. I do think we could do with Kent's directness and his willingness to take a player on. Definitely think we could do with that. I certainly think Matondo this game hasn't lived up to his hype. I'd much rather we have someone else on.
The boy's name's Teddy. Surely that's not his actual name. The boy that's scored. You've baited me anyway. If it's not, you've baited me successfully. I'm away to check.
Abdul's sat there with his fishing rod waiting for you to go.
Straight Teddy. Straight up Teddy.
You are joking me, right?
Wow.
Like, just... No, mate. No.
We need to start restarting and be more. Yeah, the first 10 minutes, mate. I don't know why it stopped. Like, I would say the heat, but there's like the heat after 10 minutes isn't going to make that much of it. Like, it's different if like the 80th minute we started not looking as energetic. Then you can blame the heat a bit more. After 10 minutes, you're not blaming the heat. So I've got no idea why the style changed so much after the first 10. Whether it's just Union's belief and they started growing into the game more.
Oh, and they certainly did that. Aye.
Stuart, they don't do Europa games anymore. That's gone. Europa and Premier League.
Van Jack playing, guys. Sorry, welcome. Gaza, yes, he's playing and he's not good. Let's just say that. Could you see his transition to a front two? I wouldn't be opposed to it, to be honest with you.
Not in the chat, Yurt, please, mate. But if there's anyone asking for it, you can direct link them if you want, but not in the chat.
Stead Meyer with a 2 something? I have no idea.
I'm going to say.
So I apologise.
I'm going to say thank you.
Yeah, we're just going to say thank you.
Peru. No, wait, hold on. I'm going to let me Google translate this. I need to translate. Greetings from Peru. Go on, Rangers. Oh, mate, thank you very much, mate.
Okay.
Watching from Peru. Appreciate it, thank you. I was a bit hesitant saying thank you, just in case that was something that I shouldn't be saying thank you to. But yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
The translation is...
Steely, you're a bit of a twat. Okay.
I know. Thank you, mate. Teams are no changes I'm seeing here. No, nothing for the second half.
No, not that I'm seeing. Town, Matondo, Cholak, Kamara, Lundstrom sitting at the back. Mate,
exact same and same.
I want us to come out of this 5 at the back, man. We've got our best midfielder sitting as a centre back now.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Monaco PSV is 1-1. Ooh.
Yep. That's a very good game. Like, both of them are not happy at matching each other.
Yeah.
PSV Monaco.
Because that's a good team out early in the competition, man.
Oh, yeah. See what type of, as a commentator touches on it, what type of urgency we're going to get for a team this half. Doesn't look like much change at all with formation and obviously not personnel wise, so maybe it's just been the hairdryer treatment at half time.
I mean, if the hairdryer treatment's going to work.
There's a chance we can just get a win for sure, mate. For sure, Fabian. This team
always
aren't too great.
Well, always a chance. As it stands right now, though, Rangers do need to step up the game. I mean, a 1-0 deficit going back to Ibrox is something that I'd be very confident with. Oh my God. Nothing in that, yep.
I mean, thankfully, because Sins is already booked. Cholak, that's a horrendous 1-2 effort, but luckily bounced back to him for a second chance.
Alright. Kamara's the ball there. Kamara's your ball tab. There we go. Turning past it.
What are we waiting on? Oh, play on. Did the ref stop that?
Nah, I think so.
Boy doing with a sore shin. Come on, mate. But it's on
Sands,
Premier Sports or Rangers TV, mate. That is, I never actually seen that part, mate. I was reading the chat at the time, but Sands got very lucky by the way. His concentration went away, the ball came into him, and he just let it bounce off him.
I don't think it's bounced off him. I think he got it caught under his feet and just scooped it out. Like, just no control whatsoever. But Jesus, man, putting massive faith in Sands would have changed them soon. I mean, to be fair, Sands has made 2 mistakes that come to mind. Other than that, he's actually looked pretty solid. He's got back well.
This has been the worst Sands has played at centre half. We've seen him play a lot better than this.
Oh yeah. But even at that, there was 2 good chances that he got back and put in a good leg to one stop, and then the other to like kind of distract the player on that front post. You know the one I'm talking about, where he came over.
Yeah, that was good. It looks better than what it did at the weekend, but that's not difficult, mate. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I mean in the yellow card. Yeah. It's on Premier Sports or Rangers TV if you're outside the UK, Gary.
Matondo can't make it stick. Matondo trying to get back in.
As it stands this game, Matondo couldn't make blue tack stick, mate.
Union get the ball back far too easily. Back to safe possession for them. I wouldn't give this much more than enough 5 minutes before changes start.
It's not. I mean, it's one of those ones, man. It's like as I said, man. Do you risk it with Sands? Don't get me wrong. He's looked decent, but centre back in a yellow, it's always a worry. Then again, we saw Suter and Goldson pick one up against Livy at the weekend. But
Ryan Jack's seeing a ball out for a goal kick.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I think it's just. I mean, there's only so many times you can say it before it gets boring, both to say and to hear. But we just need to be more direct. Like, there's no just direction going at them. We're just side passes waiting for them to be like, here you go. Which, a team playing, even if it's qualifiers, a team playing European football in the Champions League, they're not just going to sit and open a channel like that for you. You know what I mean? You need to go and create it. Tav just
good skill.
Done
good
there,
skill
man.
for the boy there.
Aye.
Tav Nick's back in. Lundstrom at it now. Boy's done Tav again, by the way. And then runs out. That boy looks a wee bit of a player there.
Aye. Bit of a player.
You see his number here. Don't know who he is. Number 84, is it?
94.
94.
Or something.
1-1 full time monitor of it. He's going back to Eindhoven now, so he would fancy PSV.
You'd think PSV would take that going into the home leg, but
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd give for a 1-1 right now, mate.
Watch this. I've been slating Matondo all game, saying he's done nothing this game. He's going to come out of nowhere, pull off an absolute worldie of a run, and put a ball in a plate for Cholak.
Could this be it? No. That was a difficult one to deal with, to be fair.
Aye.
Right at him, directly for Tav, playing the ball in there.
We can go side to side though, 100%. We can do side to side, not an issue. We've been working on that for the past 3 or 4 seasons. Oh, come on, Rangers, just please be more direct. Come on.
They are showing zero urgency, by the way.
Nah. You'd think we were one
Look at Long Goldson's taking with the ball here. Why is he not giving that to Jack, giving it to Lundstrom? He waited for a long ball,
Tav, though.
and Tav's done well to keep that in, to be fair.
Alright.
Then nothing, straight back. Any chances
for Rangers?
Not since the first 10-15 minutes.
I think that would be generous to say that, Angus. I think that would be generous.
Tav's been done again, mate. He needs to wake up.
94. That 94 again, man. Niels, I mean, there's still just under 40 minutes left of the game, you know what I mean? And it's only 1-0 down, anything can happen. But as it stands, if we keep playing like this, it's going to need to be something special for an individual, because as a team, we just don't look up for it now.
See what we're saying for us, this is what Union had with their spell of possession. They're comfortable at the back, and as soon as it got to the final third, we were making a sloppy pass, a sloppy touch, and the ball getting took right off you.
All due respect, guys, I'm glad I didn't pay Premier Sports, so this sounds brutal. It's not been bad for me, Aaron. Wouldn't say it's been great, but it's not been bad. I've not had it. Oh, and the sound cutting out at one point, and at one point the image just turning into a bad LSD trip or something for a good 5 seconds, but other than that, I've not had any issues.
Look at this, just letting them comfortably pass the ball around.
Mm-hmm.
Showing no urgency to get the ball back. 55 minutes. Be very worried if we're not seeing someone ready to come on by the 60th here. Dare I say we've even looked worse in this half than we did in the first.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is this a foul? Mate, look at this state of that boy.
And
then about 5 seconds later, when Kamara puts his hand in his face.
When Kamara starts running, he's... Oh, well, I guess you don't see it here. But...
Premier Sports TV cameras, mate. Come on.
Aye.
Mate, it's the fact that it went in 5 seconds later. Good up, you Teddy. Mate, he's even jumped and everything.
For that angle, aye, that is pathetic. For that angle, oh my days.
That's the sort of stuff, but he's also just trying to get people wanting to draw. Look at VAR. Why, you know? Do you know what I mean? Sub options, mate, we'll get Arfield, Sakala, Lawrence as like forward options. Is there anyone else in the bench that I've not thought of for attacking options?
I'll go over the full bench then. So our full bench, we have got McGregor, McCrory, Yilmaz, Davies, King, Devine, Davis, Lawrence, Arfield, Wright, and Sakala. So it's at this point. It's at this point a bit maybe be looking to bring on like Lawrence or Arfield. Dare I say it? Maybe even Sakala for Matondo.
Yeah. All getting played in behind.
One of you's got him, boys.
He's kept us alive. It's a good cross out in the box. Lundstrom does well to distract. He doesn't quite get the head on it, but there's another half chance there. It's a good flick. Mate, Tav has been nowhere near it this half.
Yeah.
It's been one of the worst I've seen Tav play. He's been alright. Well, he's been alright. He's been very good recently.
Good ball for Lundstrom there, and Cholak managing to win a foul. That's where we want to see more for Cholak, though, coming deep and picking that ball up there.
If he's not going to get the ball,
Get himself a bit more involved in the game. You know what I mean? That's really interesting. Absolutely no desire, I suppose, is the only way I can put it.
No, he shouldn't.
No desire.
No in this game.
Come on, man!
Just about get back here to stop on our counter attack, but again we're just letting them play the ball around the edge. And they've passed it
back. Kent is not on the bench because he's injured at the moment. Bucket picked up an injury during the Livy game when he went to keep the ball in at the edge of the pitch, came down his ankle. Is Ben Davies listed? Yes, he is. He's on the bench.
Good turn for number 11.
Especially telling me, guys. You are telling me. Go on, Tillman. Get into him. Get into the boy.
Why does this guy get so much time in the edge of the box? Oh, man. About a yard wide. Why? What is happening here? This 5 at the back is, in this game, it is not working.
Nope. Oh my god.
Oh, mate. Who's that? Ryan Jack.
No, it's Jack.
Horrible giveaway for Ryan Jack, inviting needless pressure on. Union continue the attacks, thankfully offside.
Oh. Gio, mate, get your finger out. Come on.
I don't quite think Ben Davies is match ready, Cowboy. But I believe once he is, he'll be a regular, because we're not the type of club to play like what, 4 million for someone to sit on the bench. Come on, that does. Oh, he's got to get his head up there and find Matondo. It's a waste. Ryan Jack finds ball now. Just about keeps it alive.
And now we're back at our own half again. Kamara's just too slow on the ball there, man. Just worried Gio's got no second plan. Very much feels like that now, Cowboy.
Good nip in
Matondo.
Yep. Get that! Fair enough, fair enough. Go on, mate. Oh, mate. Yeah, you leave him. He's off the pitch.
He's off the pitch. He's
leave
off the pitch.
Try to crawl back on the pitch and he'll sit down here. Here we go.
Just overextended for that ball, I think, there, but... Right, quickly to Borna, Sands. Come on. Sands is giving you the option, Borna. Oh...
Tav, time to take a touch. Jack. I've made a meal out of that. Ball back to Union again. We're making things look difficult here. Tav done again. Sands cuts out a long ball.
Sands there, right.
And Goldson cams the game, spreads it out to Ballmer.
Come on, Rangers, get a grip here. Come on.
Kamara.
Taps the ball, taps the ball.
Half decent run there. No attempt to find him. Tav gives the ball away again!
Get it past the man. Just Joe that touched the ball a couple of times, but he's not really had any time on it.
No one has been, to be fair, mate. No one's in this second half, Gordon.
No changes at the moment, Legate.
This second half especially is one of the worst I've seen in a long time.
Kerry, they look like they've not got any. Look, ping that ball straight to Tav there, man. Alright, there we go. Oh, poor for Tav there, man. Very poor for Tav.
Is Tav wanting off the pitch or something? What is he?
This is worse than progress.
Not quite. This team are actually half decent.
Tillman does well, battling back, wins the ball. I just don't understand why we've got our best midfielder sitting at centre back, man.
Mate, I can't see. We've still had no subs and we're still playing three at the back. I am very confused. Hi, can play Dortmund.
That's the thing though, man. You see the intensity there against teams like Dortmund, Leipzig and all that. Like, where is it in these matches?
But Union are genuinely just passing the ball in the back like it's nothing, with no pressure. You would think we were winning 2-3 now. Oh mate, I'd absolutely bite the hand off you for a draw at this game, Aaron. The miracle we got a draw. The way we were playing. Needing us at Ibrox again to bail them out here, where they're playing. They should be doing us proud away from home. I know they have obviously done, especially last season, but where is it here? Mate, I don't even know what to commentate here, by the way. Honestly, I'm watching two teams with zero odds, both of them just passing the ball around. Do you know what this looks like? It looks like one of your Nigerian match fixing games where it's like, no goals, no subs, no nothing, please. Let's just all pass the ball around until the final whistle goes. That's like the state of this right now.
Mate, I'll be honest with you. Last season, when a lot of people were saying sack Gio, he's running off the European run, he's only here off the European run. Like, I'm not saying sack Gio, that's not what I'm getting at. But it's like, oh, the boy's coming on, Red fan.
Red fan for Ballner, eventually. See if we got a bit more energy down this side now. And then Ben Davies coming on, this is. So that'll be Lundstrom coming into midfield.
Hopefully.
Ballmer's come off there, put his head in his hands right away. It's Ryan Jack who's come off. Yep, Davies back in and Lundstrom in the middle.
Yep.
Come on, this is maybe the change we needed here. Lundstrom to get in about them.
I like that, Ewan. I like that. Born only has himself to blame, 100%.
Would you guys sell Bonner? Absolutely, mate. Without question.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying with that, Aaron. It's like we're a goal down. We bring on two defenders. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but you're going to sit two at the back. Redvan's going to bomb up, and Lundstrom will get advance as well.
But that's what I was going to say. You've got Lundstrom now moving up into midfield. He's going to get more involved in the game. Yilmaz, he's already screaming for the ball there, man. Yilmaz looks ready to just run at these guys, man. Like, he's screaming for it. He's trying to make darting runs. He's... Ooh. I at least like the passion I'm seeing from him, even if he's not got a touch of the ball yet. He's screaming for it every chance he gets. Finds Kamara edge of the box.
This is good.
Kamara, Cholak.
Oh, mate, it's so inviting. It's across the 6-yard box.
That's a great chance, but it ends up in a Rangers corner.
It's something that Morelos was eating up in it.
Oh, that's the issue, man, with Cholak having to come to the ball and pick it up there.
Cholak puts his hands up.
He's not got that positioning in the middle, but...
Ball in's not brilliant again.
Take it out wide, there we go. Talking that it took 20 minutes and I have to make changes, yeah.
Tava's sold Kamara with that. He's absolutely sold him with that pass, man.
He's been sold up the river.
What are we waiting on? Long ball for Union. Dealt with Davies. It's alright.
2 seconds into his Rangers career, Dalus is considering getting his name in the back of his shirt. Damn right, mate! Damn right! Where's my permanent marker? I'm drawing it on the now.
That was me with Tillman at the start of this game.
Reece was ready to leave Hannah for Tillman at the start of this game.
94 running at Tav again.
But Tav actually picks the ball up, drives it with it this time.
But then gives the ball away.
But Jordy, like that's look at the space he had in front of him. What the hell?
Mate, I know. They picked the wrong option there.
But Jordy, that's
Kamara
also
does brilliant. Put the ball in. Go on, play it quick.
That's also the kind of point. The fact that he's coming on and showing that much drive and desire and trying to get as involved in the game as he is, being on the pitch for 3 seconds, like other than Tillman, you could argue no one on the pitch has had that in them tonight.
Rangers, but not the now mark, very even. Number 11 in.
Good save from McLaughlin.
94 arriving into the box, looking to get a shot off. Good block
again.
Good
save from McLaughlin again.
Still there though. Tav needs to deal with it. How's this still alive? It's a free shot, edge of the box. We're diving in, and it's cleared. Oh, mate, need to get a grip of this.
4 men on Tav there, just instantly closed him down. Gave him no option.
When that ball landed at Tav, he did have 4 around him, to be fair.
Yeah.
But how's he? But how? But why are we allowing 4 guys? What are we checking for? Oh, we're checking VAR for a penalty here. Oh, here we go, man.
Did look like it was a handball, but it looked like it was more for the Union player.
Oh, but the one where Connor came out to the edge of the box.
Oh, maybe, aye.
We're about to see it. Let's give an opinion.
Nothing you can do about that there, man. If that's a penalty, then holy
it's
hell.
off Goldson, I think it's... It then deflects onto Connor. Taking a long time thinking about it anyway. Didn't really get enough replays to have an opinion, if I'm honest. Like,
I know.
We're just waiting to decide.
Anytime now.
Here's a better angle. So it's definitely a handball, but It's a shot. Davies blocks it. Then after the block, it comes off a corner. The rest going to have a look at the monitor. Oh, there we go, man. Ew. CBA. It would be a penalty to Union. Yeah, that's what's happening there. It's 100% off Connor's arm. There's no doubt about that. But there's a shot. Davies comes out to block it. Then the ball's going away from goal.
The ball's going away
and
from
Connor's
goal.
hands
There's
here.
no imminent threat. Aye.
But I don't know. But Connor stood right over the ref watching it. Yeah, that's a massive moment and a half. Hurry up. He's gave a penalty.
Penalty.
I mean, there's no debating it hits his arm. But he's hit a shot off of Davies. It's blocked, going completely away from goal. After a shot, Connor's arm's here and it's hit off him. It's a penalty. I mean,
mate, if it isn't for Goldson being there, they don't get the other two chances on goal after it. Ah, man.
there's a lot of distractions going on, waiting for this penalty to get hit.
Aye, even if he gives the penalty, but why the yellow card?
Like, McLaughlin's had a bit of a questionable moment earlier. Can he make up for it? Come on, McLaughlin. Steps up.
Come on.
2-0.
So wrong way.
Need a goal, but in this last 15 minutes.
Yep.
You'll be alright to Ibrox, but you need a goal in this last 15 minutes. Take 2-1 back. Pitch invasion by the Union. Yeah, you need the seconds. You win by 2 at Ibrox, but you don't want that nails. Do you know what I mean?
Alright.
No need for the nerves. I think there'll be a lot of controversy over that penalty decision. But I mean, there's no debate it hits his arm. But
100% it hits his arm, but it's...
mate, who's that? Come on, Scott Wright for...
Tell it!
Don't know, mate.
What? Got right to the rescue.
100% our fault, but that's a shocking decision. I mean, it's one of those where you need to sit and read the rule book with this new... Because I know they've done a lot of changes with handball. It's obviously not deliberate. It's not leading to a goal scoring opportunity, but it hits his hand. Do you know what I mean? So it's... I don't know. I don't know how you work it.
And that's a fair point for Geordie as well. They're like the yellow card suggests the ref thinks it's intentional. Can someone please explain to me what's intentional about that?
The couple thousand Union fans making himself heard. Biggest day of their life. Fair play to them. Touch. Even had a shot and goal. Couple in the first 10-15 minutes, mate. Outside of that, nothing.
Nothing in that. Okay.
Nah, I don't think so. Wait, we're getting done so easy and like
I know.
just like
I know.
straight up athleticism on runs here. Nothing intentional, of course not, but I don't know. They're ruling on it, but it's what it is. Hit his hand in it, so.
I think Gio's massively underestimated be it the desire, the quality. I mean, me and Steely both said at the start. Me and Steely both said at the start of the game. Haven't heard of any of their players, but they're a team that went from
Union through on goal, chance to make it 3-0. Oh my god, McLaughlin's maybe just kept us in the tie. What the fuck, mate? Who was that in the middle there? Was it Goldson? I don't know who it was, but the ball's just been...
Davies, I think.
No, but the ball that get passed to play them through on goal. Ourself, it's Goldson, yep. Taking the piss, taking loads of time. Puts his hand up to blame someone else, as Goldson always does, and plays Union through on goal. Saved by McLaughlin. Take a look at yourself, Connor Goldson. Put your hands up to blame everyone else all the time, you fucking dick.
I mean, Rabbit, it's a debatable call for the penalty. Like, some refs would give it, some refs wouldn't. That's the thing. Like, for me, it's a deflection off a defender for a yard away. It's not an intentional thing for Goldson. So it's like, even if you get the penalty, okay, right, his hand hit it, You can't question whether his hand hit it or not. It did. But why the yellow card is my question.
Yeah, man, it's a good turn as well when I fell.
Yep. It's mad though, man. Our most dangerous looking player in the first half gets taken off for Scott Wright.
He's not done anything since, to be fair. Got to try something.
Kamara's the ball there. Oh, does well to find Lundstrom, actually.
Would maybe actually get something out of the game that way, mate, eh? Maybe. You're right, Chris, mate. Pass it in the defence more.
Yeah. Oh no, Chris, I agree with you 100%. Like, even remove that penalty for the situation. Do not deserve to win this game. Not at all. Keeper does well, comes it, collects
First
it well.
time Tav gets the ball past the front man for a corner, but it's too close to the keeper.
No, not arguing it at all. Union have been the better team by a mile and a half tonight. There is absolutely no question in it.
We'll up it, but okay, boys, it's always right. Oh, he's asking for a penalty here.
He did not get the fucking ball there.
I'm not sure. VR will look at it. VR will look at it, but I'm not sure. I'm not convinced.
No, he got the ball actually. Fair enough. For the initial show speed replay, Initial full speed replay looked like he got the ankle, but no, fair enough, got the ball.
It was a good tackle.
Can't he? Hold my hands up, I'm wrong. Kent would have struggled in the setup also. I mean, aye, but at least he's not afraid to go direct and try and get us an option, you know what I mean? For me, this may be harsh, but I never want to see Barisic in the Rangers top again.
Well in, Ruud Van. Massive penalty there, that would be typical Gordon in it. Got a penalty late on.
Kermit, again, you started the stream with it. You're coming in again with the super chat. Appreciate it, Kermit.
Cheers, lad.
Here, I flagged right, by the way, but if he...
1v5 or something now. Nothing in it. No, yep. Nothing in it. Good attempt, but nothing in that.
Aye. Just ran into the back of the guy. I mean, right now, Jamie, I don't trust Suter after the weekend. Like, after that performance, I don't trust him at the back, you know. Might change, but...
Sub to get him some fresh legs in the last 5 minutes here. I'm gonna check the odds. Right. What's the penalty? If you mean the Scott Wright one, he definitely got the ball.
I mean, Wright just ran into the back of him. You can't put that in the defender there.
Is that Thomas what we shouldn't be relying on Ibrox? We're going to turn up again with the loudest atmosphere all these players have ever heard and then save them again, but it shouldn't come to that. See how Ibrox got it was excelente, wasn't it?
Ah, come on Rangers, 5 minutes. Get a goal. Mitch, still the second leg, but that's exactly what we're saying there. It's like we don't want to be relying on having to go back to Ibrox. Like, well done, Tav. Good touch in. Unlucky there.
Good effort. Well defended.
Yep.
Gives him another chance to counter.
Yilmaz is the option, man. Feed him that ball, let him run. He's screaming for it in the touchline, man.
A ball crossed into no one in the box. And they get plenty of time just to punt the ball out. I'm so surprised at this performance. The Rangers performance is nothing surprising about Unions. It's a team that are underdogs that have come in, everyone knew they were going to be half decent. Gave it their all and wanted it more in this game. I'm just so surprised at the Rangers performance, honestly. And this half of not a shot and goal, that.
No. But look at how Union are playing though, man. Like, the minute we're playing it across the midfield, they've got that 5 sitting compact in the middle, blocking every passing lane going forward.
Tav whips the ball into the box. Cholak tries to keep it alive.
Yilmaz's got a decent shot there.
Look it.
Kamara's the ball there, turn and get it to him, he's in space. There we go. Right, now who's giving him an option? But Tav showing, as usual. Play it across. Yilmaz, you're off, mate, come back a bit. There we go. Good ball into the box. Ooh.
Foul with the keeper as Cholak challenges for it, but he'll waste about another minute with this, and that'll be just about that.
Kamara's a shadow of his old self. Yep. Kamara just doesn't have that quality he had a season and a half ago. You just don't see it in him now. I don't think he's cut it for the task in front of him. I mean, he's not had. Cholak's not had a lot of service tonight, to be fair, to like do anything with. But I mean, we were talking about it earlier in the match. It's like at that point you've got to come deeper, try picking the ball up, and get more involved in the build-up play as well, instead of just letting it come to you in the box. But
so slow, mate, isn't it?
well done, Tav. I think so, Jim. Sitting with Summer, he's off. Jamie, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Cholak he needs to get involved more in the build-up play.
Well, it's not really much added on here.
No.
I'm not told us yet, but I wouldn't be
Say
very surprised if it was much more than 2 minutes.
Aye.
It's barely been a stoppage. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes here.
Poor for Tav, man. Yilmaz in so much space there, man. Give him that ball. Honestly.
I've not even said the amount for extra time, Brandy. So we could be 30 minutes away, or we could be 4 minutes. I've got no idea.
We're just playing 120 minutes. That's when we seem to shine. Let's go for 120, boys.
Four minutes it is. So we're going to have 3 minutes to go. And another minute that's just about to disappear as Union pick up a free kick in the middle.
Right.
Tom Lawrence booked.
I mean, I think it's early to write it off, Kale, but I do think that people would be very justified in saying they're worried that if the performances don't improve, then it might start to become a concern.
Fred, don't worry. Loss.
After the first half performance against Livy and after this full 90 minutes, then yeah, I can completely understand people being a bit concerned. Obviously, a football season's a long time. We've got a lot of time to go, a lot of games to go, but you can only judge based on what you've got to see so far. And so far, other than that second half at Livy, I'm not too happy.
He's in full training now, Nathan. Alfredo Morelos will be playing in this second leg. I can just about guarantee.
At 2-0 down, he's got it.
He'll be rushed back. Alfredo Morelos will be playing in the second leg.
Chris, 100%. We've done absolutely nothing to deserve anything. Not bad, I think we'll pick Hearts.
Corner for USG, and this will probably just about finish it off.
Jamie, I can't wait for Alfie to get back in the squad.
Get this away. Front man. It's another
Stephen,
corner.
100%, there's always a chance. I mean, they say football's a game of two halves, normally referring to 45-45, but obviously second leg as well to go back and try and get something out of Ibrox. 2-0 in 90, very much possible.
Not good, Ian, mate. Not good. Last chance of the game is going to Union with a corner. It's cleared off the line.
And it's cleared off the line.
Oh, mate. Tav's just about made up for his howler of a game there by clearing the ball off the line.
Again, you say McLaughlin makes a save that just about keeps us in the tie, and Tav possibly with a clearance. Oh, man.
Union will get one more chance.
Yeah. And full time.
So there we have it. We're needing Ibrox to save the day again. Players have let themselves, their families, the fan, everybody down with that. It's an absolute embarrassment by the team there, but it's still all to play for. I cannot fathom how bad they've played there. I've got no idea. But I hope the players feel that half as bad as we do there. They've absolutely embarrassed themselves there. Fair play to the Union fans. They've been making noise all game. Biggest night of their lives. They've become to Ibrox to experience the best atmosphere they've ever experienced in their life, and let's hopefully pull this back. Man of the match.
It's possible, but it's just when you see your team play like that, man, it's just a gut-wrenching feeling, you know what I mean? Like, we're a team that made it to the Europa League final, for Christ's sake, man, and we come out and put a performance like that on.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Jordy, mate, absolutely. Better team won that tonight, for sure.
Yep. Literally cannot argue with anything with that game tonight. Rangers just simply were not good enough.
Yeah. Right, chat. We will be back at it. Well, the next video will be Saturday after the Kelly game, so I appreciate you all being in here. The viewers, from everyone, from the obsessed to the Rangers fans to everybody, I appreciate you all being in here. It's outstanding for the channel. It helps me grow, and sad right now, but in the long run, like this all helps the numbers and everyone being in here. So appreciate every single person that's here, but especially you, channel members and Rangers fans.
Yep.
Brutal lad. Not even much else to say about it. There's not even much to break down. The heat might have played a little bit, but it's not that enough of an excuse.
It's
Right,
it's just shocking as a Rangers fan. It's sickening to watch, but
thank you all for watching. That is that. Try and enjoy the rest of your night, folks. I will see you all in the next one.
Yep, have a